My name is Lisa and this is One Lisa Show, and today is something different. I have acquired a bunch of older patterns. I don't necessarily want to call them vintage because that insinuates I'm vintage, but most of these patterns are from the late 90s, early 2000s. They were found in my parents' home, so they belonged to us at some point. There was a time when we were 15 to 20 years old. Me and my sisters were probably very much into sewing. We were into buying patterns and buying fabric, but we didn't sew as much as we wanted to. Anyway, we found a bunch of patterns, so I can't say that they're all mine, but I can say I am now the guardian of them for a time being. So I thought I'd share them with you because it's kind of interesting to look back, especially for me. I graduated high school in '94. So this is, fresh out of high school, my early 20s. This is what was in style. First up is New Look 6364. This is a New Look Easy. And it is one of the few patterns I think that would fit me currently if I wanted to. This is size 8 to 18. And as you see, it showcases a dress and a little tiny, I want to say cardigan or bolero. Now, the New Look patterns of the time did not have their date. I cannot find a date on any of the New Look patterns. It says 6 sizes in one, and it is a dress in 2 different lengths, and a bolero is what they call it. Suggested fabrics, cotton blends, silk and silky types, and basically wovens. And you do need a zipper and set-in shoulder pads. We don't see that too often. So really nice. It looks like this pattern was cut, so at some point one of us wanted to make this or did make this. Next up is New Look Easy. Easy 6 options in one, and it looks like they're all basic tank tops. It is size 6 to 16, and you can see they're just different variations on a simple, basic tank top or camisole. If I flip it over, 12 pieces. Wow, for a tank top. Different backings. It looks like they're paneled on the back. You do need a button. Flat lace is optional for some of these, or ribbon. Beaded trim is another one. Eyelet beading. They're asking for different types, and some of them are calling for elastic. But really cute. This could be something that could be still in style today. So actually this is a pretty timeless, could be a timeless pattern. I do notice bust darts in some of the options. I didn't see bust darts in this one, but in view C and view D, F, E, I am seeing bust darts. I'm not seeing bust darts on A. That one does have elastic though in the neckband. This is Mccall's 2752, size 8, 10, and 12. It looks like simple slip dresses. Fashion Basics is what it says on the envelope. This pattern was not cut, and there are no line drawings on the back. And this is copyright 2000. So this pattern is from 2000. Yep. 2 lengths, easy fitting dress in 2 lengths, spaghetti straps, lined empire bodice, A-line shape, and back zipper closure. There are pleat details on a couple of the options, and 2 different lengths as stated already. Very cute. Wow, we really liked New Look patterns back then. This is 6861. This is also one I probably could wear today, size 8 to 18, easy. And it comes in English, French, and Spanish. This looks like a simple woven wrap dress, sleeveless or short sleeves. It is marked easy. Again, there's no date on this envelope. 6 sizes in one. We like that. And it does need cotton twill tape, but nothing else. And wovens, basic wovens, crepe back satin, double georgette, cotton and cotton blend, silk and rayons all work for this one, but no, there is a line drawing on this one. New Look 6'8", 6'2", size 6 to 16. And again, another slip dress. Wow, we were really into these. Here are the line drawings on the back. You can see there's different lengths. And again, wovens, which sounds right because we really didn't do much of anything unless it was a woven. And it does require a 12-inch zipper, hook and eye. This also appears to be an uncut pattern. So this is one of the youngest patterns. It's 2002. It is Simplicity 7229, size 6, 8, 10, and 12. It's a 1 hour, designed by Karen Z. Karen Z. Simple woven pattern with pants in different lengths, shorts. They look like Bermuda shorts. They look a little longer. And a ankle length skirt, a midi, and a short skirt. Here are the line drawings on the back, and it is described for drawstring skirts and pants in 3 lengths: cotton blends, laundered cottons, baby cord, chambray, lightweight, denim, pinwheel, corduroy, seersucker, linen blends, crepe, lightweight wool, silky types. It does seem that it's definitely a woven pattern. This is an uncut pattern. Mccall's 2866. It's a 2 hour jumper, size 6, 8, 10. Again, something we would have probably fit in back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't think any of us will fit in this pattern at this point, but for all I know, it could make, in a couple of years, it could fit my nieces. So that could be a blessing in disguise. It is a cut to fit pattern, which I have not seen that in a long time. And they do point out with an asterisk, this 2 hour jumper is sewing machine time only. Pretty interesting. Here are the line drawings, bunch of variations on a simple jumper. And it does look like it is again for wovens. And copyright 2000 is the date. I was a big fan of jumpers during that time, so I could see if this was mine or my sister's, because we actually, all of us, I think, enjoyed a good jumper. And frankly, I don't think those are ever out of style. So this is really a great pattern. I'm hoping I can make one for my nieces as they get older, because Lord knows it is not going to fit me at this point. In the bag, we found we found 2 home decorating patterns, which is interesting because we were all young. So these could have come from my mom for all I know. A Crosskill Home Fashions, Mccall's Home Decorating 8142. And it looks like it is for curtains, good old-fashioned curtains, which were already out of style when we lived in this house. But this is a copyright 1996. So different variations of some curtains or blinds. The other home decorating one, again, I don't know if this was my mother or one of us. Simplicity Crafts 7196, and it is a Donna Lang design pattern featuring pillows. Throw pillows, decorator pillows. Some look like books, some look... they look very dated. They look very dated. But for someone that likes this thing, this is an unopened, uncut pattern. Here are the line drawings for this. So as you can see, a lot of variations. And the top flap is missing. And I do not see the... Oh, 1996. This is a 1996 pattern again. More than likely, my mom probably purchased these together because at that point they were building their current home. So if you can believe, there's more patterns. And these are all in the costume category. Mind you, in the mid to late 90s, my family, my sisters and myself were big on shows like Xena, Warrior Princess, We were big on Hercules. That was a great one. And we also, I think we're gearing up for the new set, the prequels to the Star Wars trilogy. So we're talking about Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Oh, and into late 90s, early 2000s, the Harry Potter books were also pretty big. So I think that all has something to play into why we collected these patterns, and I believe a good majority of them are uncut. This is Mccall's Costumes. I don't even know what this is. Is it Zoltaires? Zoltaires? I don't know. Size 34, 36 medium. Okay, so this is the medium, and it looks like it is some gowns. 8937 Children, Girls, and Mrs. Medieval Costumes. There is no line drawings on this. And this is copyright 1997. A costume party, but just so you can see, these are the pieces. Maybe that looks like something that could be substituted for like a witch's costume or warlock, witch, anything interesting. This is one of the newer ones, and it almost looks like someone was thinking about their wedding gown. This is Simplicity Renaissance Costume Collection, Simplicity 8735. And knowing me and my sisters, we probably bought this just because we thought this was gorgeous. We thought this picture was gorgeous, more than likely. This feels like an uncut pattern. Size 4, 6, and 8. Wow, were we small. And here is, it's easier probably to show you the line drawings from the booklet. Yeah, pretty cool, right? A Renaissance costume. In case you're wondering, because I certainly am, a 4, 6, and an 8 would be a bust measurement of 22, 23, 24 inches. No, bust measurement of 29 and a half, 30 and a half, 31 and a half, with a waist of 22, 23, or 24 inches. This very well might become something we can use for my nieces with a little altercation, because they have a waist of, I think they each have a waist of about 24 inches. But they're children, so their bust size is also 24 inches. But maybe with some modifications, we can make one of these gowns for them. Pretty cool. This is a cut pattern. Copyright 1999. It is Mccall's Costumes 2242. Again, another medieval or Renaissance style costume. We didn't really go to Renaissance fairs or medieval fairs yet. Somehow we collected these patterns. We must have thought they were ornate and exciting and interesting. So I'm going to show you the actual booklet, because I think that gives a better idea of what pieces are included. But I'll tell you what, I think everyday wear, you probably could take some of this, and especially this peasant top, and even with how statement sleeves are, this is pretty cool. And the gathered skirts, not bad. You probably could get these in to your, maybe not daily wardrobe, but you could do something with them. Size 10, 12, and 14. Still a little tight fit for me right now. Simplicity Costumes for Adults. Andrea Shue. 5843, size 4, 6, 8, and 10. And again, these are just gorgeous dresses, and more than likely, knowing me and my sisters, we were wowed by how these looked, but definitely very Renaissance fair. And you must have looked at these a lot, because it looks like there's thumbprints here that have stained the booklet. But the pattern has been taken out, and it looks like the pattern has been cut. So it's quite possible one of us made something for, or attempted to make something. But as you can see, there are a lot of options here. There's a tache barred yoke, armbands, tie, belt, dress, bustier, a second dress. I mean, I think there's a lot of good things that you could piece this together for some great costume or whatever you're into. Rolling with the medieval costume collection trend, we have 3725, size 4, 6, and 8 yet again. And these almost look like they could be maternity dresses, but they're not. They are very exciting Renaissance Martha McCain designs for this one. This feels uncut. It is an uncut pattern. This is a 1999 pattern, Simplicity, so that gives you an idea of what we have here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If you're into history, if you're into Renaissance, or I don't want to say historically accurate clothing, but if this is your thing, these are really cool patterns. I think this one's going with the Harry Potter trend next. It is Simplicity Costumes 9887. And here we go, something I can relate to, sizes extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. This is featuring Wrights and Simplicity trims. This has some really nice line drawings. To give you an idea, we're looking at a tunic, cape, and hood. A couple of different capes and hoods, and different tunics, and a hat. Really cool. This is one of the newer patterns, 2001. Yeah, take that. Very Stevie Nicks right here, isn't it? Very Stevie Nicks, very Robin Hood, very Harry Potter, and the Grim Reaper. And one of our final costume patterns, 8619 Simplicity Begotten, which I haven't heard of, but these are some flowy dresses, sizes 4, 6, and 8. They're still very pretty. It looks like the only difference is the sleeve. And this is, they're suggesting crinkle gauze, charmeuse, challis, crepe back satin, double georgette, satin stretch velvet. It's a pullover long dress with elastic neckline, casing and pleated neck ruffle with elasticized empire waistline, and gathered puff sleeves with elastic casings. This is a 1999 pattern. And one final treat. I had there was a pattern in a Ziploc bag with some fabric. This is Simplicity 9330, and it's an extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large, something I like, 2 hour, and it looks like pajamas with a robe, a tank top, a V-neck t-shirt, Penny says hi, shorts or pajama pants. This pattern is from 2000, but it seems super classic, right? I have a feeling this pattern is probably still available in some form or another, or at least the pajama pants and shorts and even the tank top. This is something that does take some items. It could be in flannel, or cotton, gingham, wovens, and then some of them are for stretch knits, which is probably the t-shirt and the tank top. The best part is that inside here is the instruction booklet. The pattern pieces. I don't know what size they were cut to. But it looks like someone had started. This is a pretty woven floral in pinks. But they had it almost completed. Whoever started this had it almost completed. And it looks like pajama shorts. I'm going to turn this right side out and we're going to take a look. And it looks like some really cool pajama shorts out of a really nice cotton woven, lightweight, ditzy floral print. Since these are probably all the pattern pieces to it, shorts are view E. Pants front and back, there's a drawstring. That's it. pants front and back and a drawstring. So it looks like I could use some twill tape for a drawstring. I'm going to check this out, and maybe this will be finishing a make that was never finished 20 years later. If I didn't mention it already, this pattern was from 2000. But I think that would be a nice surprise, and even if it won't fit me or my sisters, I think it would be something that might fit my mom, or I might be able to make it work for my nieces. They might be baggy, but with a little more elastic, might be something nice. It's very soft fabric, so that is something pretty cool. Something I wasn't expecting was a half-finished project, folded up in a Ziploc bag. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. This was a very different style video for me. Do you remember any of these patterns? Does anything here speak to you? I'm just the guardian of them right now. If I made anything from these patterns, I would definitely trace, because they are older and probably very hard to come across if they are not still being printed by the pattern makers. Let me know what pattern you like the most, and thanks again for watching. If you found this one interesting and different, let me know in the comments or give me a thumbs up, like it, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.